The story begins with our male lead, Mr. Yen, who is the CEO of Hishir Group. Yen also has an adorable little son, Sho, who is truly cute and innocent. As the story moves forward, we see a business event where Mr. Yan is giving an important presentation. Everything is going smoothly and professionally, but then a reporter asks a question. Is it true that you married your secretary, and is she the mother of your son? Hearing this, Yan's anger shoots through the roof, but he composes himself and replies in a very calm tone, "My son was just recently registered, and I hope you won't refer to my wife as secretary." The story takes a new turn when our female lead, Yu, makes her entrance. Yu is a sharp and emotionally intelligent psychologist. Right now, she's sitting in a cafe with her ex-boyfriend Jang and his new girlfriend. Yu says to Jang's girlfriend in a calm but firm voice, "I did everything for him, even sent him abroad to study, but he still betrayed me. Now it's up to you to deal with him." After saying this, Yu gets up and walks away. After that, we see Shobu, who is inside his father's office cabin, tossing stuff around everywhere. The secretary tries to stop him and tells him that his father is in a meeting and will be back soon, but Shobu isn't willing to listen to anything. Just then, Yen arrives and starts scolding Sho. This is where we find out that Shobu is struggling with a mental illness. He doesn't speak at all, and so far, all his doctors have given up and quit. No one has been able to treat him. His father, exhausted by the situation, keeps him close at all times. On the other side, we meet Yoon, who's out hanging with her best friend Brio. Brio jokes. After a breakup, girls usually cry their eyes out and make a mess of things. But you're different. You drank, danced, and totally enjoyed the party. While chatting, Brio tells her that Yan's ex-boyfriend is about to get the Outstanding Youth Award from the Husher Group. Surprised, Yoon asks, "What for? Being an expert at cheating?" Brio laughs and replies, "No, it's for academic research achievements." Hearing this, Yoon gets fired up. She says angrily, "I did 90% of that research." Brio says, "Then why are you just sitting here? He's going to take all the credit and fame by himself." Yoon sets out with the intention of taking revenge on Jang. Yen is live streaming while Shobu quietly sits nearby, seeing his father busy with work. Shu quietly slips away and takes the elevator down to the building's lowest floor. As soon as Yen realizes Shobu is missing, he goes out to look for him. Shu looks at his father's poster and starts sticking sticky notes on it. Seeing this, the office staff surround him and begin asking questions. Nervous, Shobu starts shouting loudly and tries to run away. Just then, a trolley comes toward him, and right before he could collide with it, Yoon steps in and saves him. Yoon talks to Sho gently, finds out his name with the help of his communication card, and takes care of him. Just then, the secretary arrives to pick up Sho and tells Yoon, "Tell your boss to take good care of Sho." As she walks away, she notices Yen searching for Sho in a room. But in the dark room, Yoon mistakes Yen for Jiang, and without seeing clearly angrily attacks him. While hitting him, Yoon says, "I worked so hard on that research, but I don't have any proof, and now you're going to take all the credit. No, I'm not going to let you get away with it." Yen, who had been quietly listening to everything, turns on the light, and Yoon is stunned. It's not Jang standing there, but Yen. "Who are you?" Yoon asks nervously. Yen smiles and says, "At least look at my face before you try to kill me." Feeling embarrassed, Yoon quickly apologizes and leaves. The story takes a turn when Yoon suddenly spots Jang, the same Jang who had come to the awards ceremony with his new girlfriend. Actually, Yen was supposed to give Jang the award, but Yoon completely ignores Jang and walks away. Next, we jump straight to the awards ceremony. Yen steps onto the stage holding the trophy that was meant for Jang. But then, Yen remembers what Yoon had said and realizes that Yoon is the one who truly deserves it. Without naming anyone or saying a word, he walks off the stage. Later that night, Yen is looking through resumes of psychologists. Yoon's profile is on the list. The moment Yen sees her photo, he immediately throws the resume aside, goes over to Shobu, and puts him to sleep. Shu sniffs the handkerchief Yen gave him, and he really likes the scent. That same night, Yen has a strange dream he's in an accident, and a mysterious girl is taking Sho somewhere. The next morning, Yen's friend Yango shows up. He shows Yen a live stream where an unfamiliar girl appears. Yango asks, "Who is this girl?" Yen just replies, "I don't know." Meanwhile, Yan's friend shows her the same viral photo that someone had posted on social media. Yoon is shocked when she sees it. Now the story takes a new turn. Yen takes Sho to a hospital, and by coincidence, Yoon works there too. Suddenly, Yoon hears Sho screaming and rushes to his room. The nurse inside is struggling to calm him down, but as soon as Yoon walks in, Shobu immediately settles down and behaves well with her. A little while later, a girl tries to talk to Shobu, but he doesn't respond at all. At that moment, Yoon comes in and tells the girl to leave. Just then, Yen arrives too. Now, Yen tells Yoon to stay away from Shobu. Their eyes meet and they recognize each other. Yen accuses Yu of deliberately making the video go viral, which caused a huge loss to his company. He says, "That was a pretty clever plan of yours. Because of that video, my company took a massive hit." Yu replies, "I'm not the only one who suffered. You did too. Thanks to you, I had to get a whole new hairstyle." Later, Yen is taking Sho away from the scene, and he warns him, "Stay away from aunties like her." Got it. As they're leaving, Shobu suddenly points to a poster. It's a poster of Yu. Then he hands Yen a card Yu had given him earlier. When they get home, Shu pulls out a drawing Yu had made and tells Yen to bring her home as his doctor. Yen gets the hint. Yen starts gathering information about Yu and sends her a proposal to become Shou's personal doctor. But Yu rejects the offer. So Yen calls her himself and offers her a job at his company. But Yu thinks it's some kind of scam and hangs up on him. Yen doesn't give up. He goes to meet Yu in person and offers her money to become Shou's personal doctor. But Yu firmly refuses and says not everything can be bought with money. Even then, Yen tries to persuade her, but Yu asks him to leave. Back home, Yen tells his friend Yango everything. Yango advises him to do something special to win her over. Yen takes the advice and sends Yu a bunch of gifts, but she doesn't budge. Yen then starts following Yu, trying to stop her, but she walks right past him. When Yu finally arrives at her place, she finds Yen standing right in front of her. Yu asks him, "How did you find my address?" Yen replies, "From your resume." Just then, they hear a girl scream. Yu rushes to help and Yen follows her together. They manage to help the girl, but in the process, Yen gets injured. Yu tends to his wound and bandages it herself. The next morning, Yen is in a meeting when he sees a photo of a cake. He thinks to himself, asterisk, why not make a cake for Yu? Yen bakes the cake himself and goes to see Yu, bringing Shou along. Yu is delighted when she sees the cake. The next day, Yen is testing his company's new product, a special bracelet. Yango explains, "We call it the Heart of Love." Yen laughs and adds, "Yeah, it's made for lovers." Meanwhile, Yu finds out that Shu's birthday is coming up. She asks him, "What's your birthday wish?" Shu crashes two toy cars into each other as if to express something. Just then, Yen arrives, hugs him, and says, "I'm here with you." Later, Yen opens up to Yu, telling her that 5 years ago on Shou's birthday, they had an accident in which Shou lost his mother. Since then, he hasn't spoken a word. Yen says, "I believe you can help him." Yu is deeply moved and decides she wants to become Shou's doctor. She goes home and tells Brio about her decision, then heads off to meet Yen. Yen hands her an agreement to sign. Later, when Yen is dropping her home, Yu falls asleep in the car. Quietly, Yen slips the new bracelet onto her wrist. She wakes up and asks, "What's this?" Yen smiles and says, "It's our company's latest product. I'm giving it to you as a sample after using it. Let me know your experience." Yu wears the bracelet and heads home. We see that Chan was extremely tired and tried to take a bath with hot water, but a fever suddenly gripped her, and she fainted in the bathtub while the bracelet immediately sent an alert to Xian, who rushed to her house, broke the door open, and found her unconscious in the bath, then turned his face away in embarrassment and quickly shut off the water. And when Chan slowly regained some awareness, she tried to come out after the door had been broken and collapsed straight into Xian's arms, after which Xian laid her on the bed, checked her temperature, and saw that the fever was very high, then quietly said that even his little son takes better care of himself. And when he tried to cover her, Chan suddenly hugged him tightly and started kissing him, which shocked Xian until he realized that she was hallucinating because of the fever. And the next morning, Chan opened her eyes and found little Xiaobao sleeping beside her, while Xian told her that both of them had stayed with her the entire night. And when she got up, she saw that the house was completely clean and breakfast was prepared. So she asked in surprise if he had done all of that. And Xian smiled and said yes, because he cannot live in a messy house. And then Chan slowly started remembering everything that had happened the previous night, which made her blush before she quickly asked who changed her clothes. And Xian laughed and said that he did, and also mentioned that she is about 162 centimeters tall with a little fat on her stomach and legs, and that her weight is 3 kilograms more than the number written in her resume, which made Chan angrily say that if he mentioned her weight again, she would destroy him. And just then Xiaobao woke up. And that's where this episode ends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to watch the next episode.